This podcast is part of the Loosely Connected Network. Visit www.thelooselyconnected.com for more great podcast networks, Twitch streams, YouTube channels, and more.
Hey guys, do you like crates?
Yes. What kind of crates?
I don't know. Quack, what kind of crates do you like?
I don't like crates.
I like crates that you can loot.
I like boxes.
Boxes. But then boxes are also crates are actually a form of boxes.
I know.
Okay. But yeah, anyway, loot crate. Do you guys know what loot crate is?
No, what is it, Tony?
What is it, Quack?
I like how the guy that doesn't have it has to explain it. Well, guys, you think about Mario, how he randomly jumps on those question marks and get random items. Uh-huh. It's like that in real life. Oh. You order it and you get random boxes or random items.
But you don't have to use your head to break it, right?
I mean, it's optional. But
okay,
but you do have to use your head to order it.
Yes, you do. Yeah. So for listeners, if you guys want to subscribe to Loot Crate, you guys can use the promo code NTFTTPod for 10% off your subscription. Check out lootcrate.com. Use promo code NTFTTPod. All right, cool. On with the show.
Let's bring it on.
What the heck?
I love Power Club.
Come with me if you want to live.
I love Power Club.
No time for time travel.
Welcome to the No Time for Time Travel podcast, where we are podcast for nerds by nerds. My name is Tony, and I am one of your co-hosts. And this week we are joined by both of the other co-hosts. So, Lamb.
Hey, everybody. What's up?
Yep, Lamb is actually in town right now from out of town.
A galaxy far away.
And then we also have Quack from Canada.
hello.
And Quack is from Canada and still in Canada right now.
He's not from Canada.
Okay, fine. He's not from Canada. You're not from Canada.
Are you?
Are you harboring a secret?
Shh.
All right then.
Okay. We're a podcast where we discuss a topic that you choose as the topic of the episode or topic of the week. This week is our topic is suggested by Judge Greg. So Judge Greg, he's the managing editor of the Enthusiasts Network. He's also the co-host of the Rio Hero Talk and a co-host of the Gamers Without Borders. So his suggestion this week is to talk about criminals as protagonists in video games, such as, Grand Theft Auto, Saints Row, and all of that stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
Interesting topic.
Yeah. So, but before we start on that, how are you guys doing?
Quack?
I'm good. Actually, I'm kind of curious of why you're in town, Lamb.
Oh, I'm back for Thanksgiving.
Oh, right.
Did you forget all the American holidays?
Yeah, I'm not. No, because that's like a month ago for Canadians.
Yeah.
It's before Halloween.
Gotcha.
Oh, is that why you were here around that time? Was that they let you?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I was here around that time because I really had to renew my license.
Oh, okay. That's the worst answer. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, so yeah, that's because this is not celebrated over there, so they don't really give you holiday time, huh?
Yeah, it's not a real thing.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not a real thing.
Just today.
Okay. So it's like the Matrix.
It's all in your head.
Cool. It's in your head. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Quack. How are you doing?
Yes.
How are you doing?
Good. Nothing.
You sure? Just kidding.
Yeah, nothing really changed. Yeah, nothing at all. Nothing at all.
You've changed. No, I'm just kidding. But that's cool. Just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Like a villain?
Chilling like a villain.
Like a villain that
How funny because yeah, that's right. Our topic today.
Yeah.
Chilling like a villainous protagonist. All right, that was bad. Yeah, cool. That's cool. Still working at the. Are you still doing the? Well, apparently Tony told me that you do a lot of animations, so you perform the actions with boxes and stuff. Is that why you're a big fan of boxes?
Perform the action. That was one time. Like,
okay. I'm sorry.
First and the last, based on that experience.
the one time he borrowed a box of DVDs and destroyed it.
I gave you a warning.
Yeah, that was fine.
That makes it better.
I asked you like something that's not precious, that's okay to be broken, or more or less.
Yeah, the DVDs were not precious; they were just valuable.
Yeah, more or less.
Semantics. Just kidding. That's cool. Glad to hear that you're doing well.
Cool, man. Yeah, so how long are you just gonna be here for this week and then fly back or next week?
No, I'll be here for just this week. I'm going back on Monday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's been good so far. Just a very lazy vacation. Just chilling.
I'm sure, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love how like Kwok said it in a way like, "Are you going to be here for this week?" As if he's actually in California.
Spirit is there.
Yeah.
You're here in spirit. Yeah, that's all that matters, right?
No, you know Kwok, right? He originally lives like just literally down the street.
Oh, I thought he's from Canada. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. I do remember that.
That's why I tell people.
Yeah, it's like walking distance from here. But
it's like how I tell people I'm from Missouri now. Just a small town boy. People crack up every time too. So yeah.
I was like, "What's that?" That's like just a small town boy.
Just
That's
a
what I
small town boy.
Wait, what song is that?
South Missouri.
South Missouri.
Wait, what song is that? Journey?
Yeah, it's Journey.
Oh, okay.
Small town girl though. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
It's just no more. Yeah, it's a small town lamb.
Small town lamb.
Born and raised in South Missouri.
Now you just make it sound
for
like a...
Thanksgiving. Spend time with family. And friends.
When you say he's a small town lamb, that sounds like the animal lamb, like the sheep.
Those come from Missouri too. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Just a small town lamb in South Missouri.
It's a pun. Unintentional pun.
Just a big city Kwok. Living in Canada, coming to town. Renewing his license. Okay. That was bad. Oh, boy.
Okay. All right.
Anywho.
Wait, Lamb, you just saw a movie, right?
I did.
What movie did you see?
Thor Ragnarok. It was good. Man, that was one of the best, probably Marvel movies. Yeah, you're right. But definitely one of the best Thor movies, because the other two were bad to me.
So not one of the... It was just the best.
It was the best, yeah.
Yeah.
The best.
The best Thor movie.
Was it good because it was just entertaining, or...?
It was good. Yeah, it was entertaining. It was comedic in a way that didn't feel forced to me. It just felt natural, and I like that there's this movie's sense of humor more than other ones like Deadpool, I guess.
Yeah. Thor felt more like it was just just silly the whole way through.
Yeah, it was silly, but also I like I like the plot. Believe it or not.
The plot was actually... I mean, there were some issues with it, but it was actually decent. It wasn't like a play it safe kind of thing.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So it was more unique than the other movies.
Yeah, it was good. And then I liked how
Kwok hasn't seen it, so no spoilers.
Oh, I like the cast.
Yeah,
I like how the ending with the.
Good thing you stopped me, Tony.
Yeah, because I think I knew what you're talking about cameos.
But then
right?
if he's seen the trailer, then he'll know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you mean like
Some of the Hulk?
The Hulk? Yeah, I was just gonna say like because you don't really think of Thor and the Hulk being paired together. So it's kind of interesting too.
Yeah. Well, I like Jeff Goldblum.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize it was him actually. I'm like, I can see that.
Yeah, he wasn't even like playing a character; he was just himself, like the whole time.
He's just trolling the movie.
Yeah, it's like they were just like, okay, just like come into the movie and just be Jeff Goldblum. Like,
yeah, just be yourself.
Yeah. But
it was good.
Kwok, if you get a chance, Kwok, you should watch it just because it was a really good comedy.
Yeah, for sure. It's a comedy.
I like how you introduced like a Marvel movie as a comedy.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
nonstop humor, right?
Yeah. Like I don't even know how they were able to write that many jokes in the movie.
I know. That was funny.
Yeah.
It was amazing. It was good.
But
Certified fresh. Tomatoes. But
yeah, but I just saw Justice League over the weekend.
how was that?
It was it was it was really okay.
It was really okay. Oh.
Like it was okay, but it was really okay. It was
Is that
not,
a step up from okay, or is that a step down from okay?
I think
you know, I don't even know. Like it's so the plot was, you know, like so predictable. Like if you think about a Justice League movie, like what would happen, you're probably right. That's probably the plot. There's no twists and turns or anything. And the story was really dumb. The bad guy is all CGI. And the CGI made him look like a video game character. It was terrible CGI. I mean, you guys know who's in the Justice League? Do you know which characters? Like in the movie?
Man,
Quack.
What?
That was like
Aquaman,
Okay, Aquaman.
and
Aquaman,
there's
Wonder Woman, of course.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Cyborg, right?
Batman.
Uh-huh.
The woman.
Superman.
Okay, Superman. Okay, so you guys know about Superman, right?
He's not that super.
Well, just the fact that he's part of Justice League.
Oh, right. Mhm.
Okay. You know, did you hear about the whole thing where like Henry Cavill, the guy who plays Superman, was doing Mission Impossible and then like they needed reshoots for Justice League, but then he already had the mustache and beard in Mission Impossible, and then they didn't let him shave that mustache and beard because they were still using it for Mission Impossible. So so basically they decided that they're going to do the reshoots in Justice League and then CGI his beard off.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so
That's horrible.
if you actually watch the movie and it's so noticeable. Like,
Oh gosh.
like, you
That's
know,
tough.
in Family Guy, you know, like when they draw like characters and they have to pronounce like chin.
Yeah.
So Superman looks like that.
Oh
Like,
man.
See, now, like all the listeners, when they go watch it, they're gonna focus on like the face. It's like that's not his real mustache. Where's his mustache?
I know.
but it's so hard to not even notice. Like, it's just there, and you know which scenes were reshot and which ones are not. It's so obvious, and that was really distracting.
Okay.
But aside from that,
It's still not good.
the characterization I still like a lot for most of the characters. I really like how the interplay between some of the characters were. Like, you know, the Flash and Cyborg, they were like opposites, right? One is like super like a doofus, and then another person was like, Cyborg is more serious, right?
Yeah.
But then like they play off each other really well.
Okay.
So yeah,
And also, one is very slow and one's very fast, right? I'm assuming.
that's true because Cyborg is a cyborg.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay then. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, the movie was okay. Like, and you guys know about the whole, like, you know, Zack Snyder did most of the movie and then Joss Whedon came in to finish it up because Zack Snyder had to step down. It's very apparent that it was directed by two people.
Oh.
Like, you can tell.
That's the worst.
You can tell exactly which parts were Joss Whedon and which ones were, like, Zack Snyder.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, overall, I wouldn't say it's a terrible movie. I wouldn't say it's like a bad movie, but I wouldn't say it's a good movie.
Okay. So it's just really okay.
It's just okay. It's just really okay. Like,
It's really
just,
okay.
It's worth seeing it in the theater. I would actually prefer to watch it in the theater because I do not think it will hold well in, like, you know, when it goes out on DVD or Blu-ray.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
okay.
DVD, Blu-ray. I was
Yeah.
thinking ways.
Okay.
All right, Quack.
I was like, it's worse than that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Cool.
did you watch any movies, Squawk?
No, but I thought about watching Logan, but I didn't do it.
Oh.
Took up too much time.
Lamb, what were you gonna say?
No, I did watch another movie yesterday. The one that we've been talking about, The Foreigner.
Oh, you watched The
Oh, you
Foreigner?
did?
It was so bad, man. It was
terrible. It
It was bad. It sucks.
Aw.
Well, to me, yeah, it sucks. It's like I was like, this is too much Pierce Brosnan. Where's Jackie Chan?
Oh,
And then it's like
that's the problem.
it keeps going in circles, and I'm like, oh, I don't get this. Like, this is so boring. What are they doing? I don't get this. It's so, like, I mean, I'm
Was the
usually pretty
concept
easily
foreign to
entertained.
you?
It was very foreign to me. Yeah, but it was not a good movie. I actually left early.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Like, with half
Oh
an hour
my
left.
gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not because the movie sucked. I would have stayed for the whole movie, but I had other things to do.
That were more worth it to spend your time on?
Yeah. It was that bad. I mean, Jackie Chan was good in the movie. I mean, he played a more serious role, not like buddy cop kind of role that he usually plays. But he was good. He a good actor. I can see that. But it wasn't a good movie. It wasn't a good fit for him. Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's sad to hear.
Yeah.
Because I think all three of us were looking forward to it.
I know. Well, I'll save you guys time and money.
No, I think for like 6 or 7 episodes straight, we just mentioned it on every
We
episode.
hyped it up too much.
Yeah.
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 Wait,
Sounds
was
like,
he Vietnamese?
I think he was supposed to be Vietnamese, but
Or he spoke Chinese?
he didn't have a Vietnamese accent, if you know what I mean.
Wait, did he speak Vietnamese?
No.
Oh.
No. I'm just saying. Vietnamese
Oh.
accent sounds different than
Yeah.
Chinese accent.
So he is a
Yeah.
Vietnamese person, but he really
Yeah.
is not.
And then there was Pierce Brosnan's terrible Irish accent.
Oh, I already noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah. It was,
Yep.
But, I mean, no, even if you're very bored, don't pay for it. Never mind. I can't do that to you guys.
Okay.
terrible.
We're going to get banned by Sony. Oh, is it Sony? I don't even know. We're just going to get banned by that, whatever that studio made that movie.
I know. Well, we're foreigners to them anyway, so.
Actually, that movie was not, I don't think it was made in either Hollywood or even China. I think it was made in Europe, right?
Maybe that's the problem. Just kidding.
I don't know.
I don't.
Okay.
Nothing against European movies. Sorry, I was a joke.
No, there are some actually really good European movies.
Yeah, no, there are.
Like the sci-fi ones that just make you think like crazy, and like the horror movies are really good.
Yeah,
too.
there's a good movie. There was a good European movie. Yeah, there's a lot of good European movies. Wasn't Taken to Europe? No, that's Hollywood. Sorry, guys. But yeah, there's a French movie that I really liked was the Untouchables. Have you guys heard of it?
I haven't seen it.
Have you heard of it, Kwok?
Sounds familiar. What was it about?
It was about this this
People who can't be touched.
African. I mean, he was French of African descent, and he kind of like started taking care of this older French guy who's in a wheelchair. They kind of like bonded and stuff. It was like a social kind of.
Oh, is it like you
Yeah.
know like those ones that are about like what's it called? Like society, like the people are put in different like
that kind
groups.
of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
No, so
Oh,
it
that
was
sounds
a good
cool.
movie though. Yeah, it was
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I hear Quack typing.
Looking things up.
A quirky French movie that I also like was Amelie.
Yeah, I was gonna mention Amelie. Yeah.
It was good. I mean, not everybody's cup of tea, I'm sure, but
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah. Did you see that, Quack?
No, I'm trying to sound. It sounds so familiar. I feel like I've heard it before.
Yeah, Amelie. It's about that girl who like she falls in love. That whole movie is about her.
Oh, was it? Oh, yeah, she did fall in love, right?
Yeah. The whole movie is just like her quirkiness.
Yeah, she's very unique.
Yeah, the actress went on to be in one of the Robert Langdon movies.
Yeah, Da Vinci Code, I remember.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, she
okay.
is not quirky in that
I
movie.
remember I saw the poster of it, and then the only reason I know about it is because I heard a song from it.
Oh yeah.
So this piano song, right? A famous piano song.
Oh, was that the one with the
Yeah.
animation of the old guy playing the piano?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah. So that's why that's how I knew of Emily. Emily.
Okay.
Okay. I see.
Yeah, Lem. So there was an animation. It was really good 3D animation of a guy playing the piano, and it was going through like the life of a kid growing to an adult. It but it had a song from Emily.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Well, I can't believe I even remember that.
Well, you are the pianician.
Okay. Anyway.
So, yep. I take it back. European movies are good.
Okay. Okay.
Set the record straight.
All right, let's move on to the news. Lam, did you have any news?
I'm in OC. No, it's good. No, I don't.
No, you're not.
No, I don't have any. Sorry, I don't have any news.
No. Okay. Kwok, you had something about Incredibles, right?
Yes, the Pixar movie Incredible 2 is coming out this summer 2018.
Yeah. And the trailer, was it a trailer or teaser? Something like that.
It's like a teaser, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, it got released, and I just saw today that the teaser was the most viewed animated teaser ever.
Oh, nice. Wow.
That's pretty crazy.
That is pretty crazy, yeah.
Because I think a lot of people were anticipating it, and they're just waiting for when they're going to announce it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's about time. Especially now, like, in the whole midst of the superhero movies.
Yeah.
It's, The Incredibles is the best Fantastic Four movie.
That's true.
Yeah. Just rename that movie to Fantastic Four, and then we got a good Fantastic Four movie.
Fantastic Four, the animated movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fantastic.
You have any other news?
Let me see.
No.
Okay. I have a couple things. So,
Sure.
they just announced the sequel to Fantastic Beasts. You guys know that, right? It's Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, that movie.
The Harry Potter movie?
Yeah, it's based in the Harry Potter.
Oh,
so
yeah.
They released the title for the next one. It's the Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald.
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
I mean, what do you guys think about that movie?
I haven't seen the Fantastic Beasts movie, so I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. Now I have to watch the first one.
Do we need to watch
one.
the first one to watch the second one? I guess that's our question.
You probably do.
Okay. All
I
right.
saw the
It's
first
better,
one.
right? It's better to watch it. Kind of like with the Harry. I'm sure it's like the Harry Potter series in that sense.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the first one, the ending of it kind of leads into a sequel.
Oh, okay. Did you like it though?
It was really okay.
Like Justice League?
Wait, did you enjoy the Harry Potter series, Tony?
I did. I liked. Well, I only saw up to Goblet of Fire.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
But I liked the third one and the fourth one. So what was it? The third one
Order
was,
of Phoenix? Order of the Phoenix?
No, that's the fifth one.
Oh.
I thought Goblet was the fourth one.
Yeah, Goblet was the fourth
Azkaban.
one. Huh?
Prisoner of
Azkaban is the third one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So I like that one because Gary Oldman's awesome, and
No, can't.
and I like Goblet of Fire because it actually felt like there were stakes like in that competition for the Goblet. of
Yeah.
Fire.
Like there was what in the Goblet?
Like stakes. There were stakes.
Oh, stakes. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's stakes in the goblet?
No,
Just kidding.
Stakes.
they should have wooden stakes since Robert Pattinson is in it.
Oh, we
You
were
guys
talking
remember
about the
Robert
I do
Pattinson?
remember.
Yeah,
But we were thinking of the food.
I know. I was
Oh.
thinking
Because
'Cause
Clark was like,
vampires.
steaks. Okay, gotcha.
Robert Pattinson from Twilight. He was Cedric.
Cedric Diggory, right?
Yeah. He was.
Oh my
he was
gosh, I
Cedric.
struggle with that.
Yeah, you almost sounded like you're getting a seizure.
like the vampire. I don't know. I have no idea why. I don't know why. I don't know why I assumed that he got a vampire.
What were you in the
Because-
shadows?
I mean, because yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I guess that's that.
Well, I won't be watching the second one then, because you said the first one is really okay.
It was okay. Like it was.
That's not helping the case at all.
I don't know. Like it was good for what it is. Oh, you know what's funny? The guy who plays the Flash is actually in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, like the first movie.
Oh, for 1 second, I was thinking of Jim Parsons. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
he kind of acts like him. I guess.
I know. And he has the Flash T-shirt all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Got it.
yeah.
Cool.
So if you guys want, you could check it out.
No.
Okay. In other casting news, you guys know the X-Men character called Multiple Man?
No, I didn't know that was a real character.
Yeah, he just makes copies of himself.
Does he have multiple personality disorder?
No. No, he just makes copies of himself.
Oh, okay.
So he can make like a whole army of himself. They just casted. I don't know if they cast it or if they're in talks, but they casted James Franco
James Franco. Oh.
to star as Multiple Man.
And then his
I can barely handle
his
one
clone
James
is
Franco.
his clone is I forgot the brother's name. The other Franco.
Oh, Dave Franco.
Yeah, Dave Franco. Yeah.
It's like Multiple Man, multiple of two.
Francos.
It's like he makes copies of himself. Dave Franco plays like the messed up copy. Doesn't look exactly like him.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
So did you guys see that trailer for that new? I'm gonna tell you the description and see if you know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
The Rock is in it. There's destruction everywhere, and there's a helicopter.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I forgot the name though.
Rampage?
Yes, Rampage.
Yeah, Rampage.
Yeah, yeah. That's right.
So that description also works for his last movie, San Andreas.
That was about?
Andrew Munchie.
The what?
Andrew.
What?
No, I said Andrew Munchie.
Andrew what?
Jumanji.
Oh, Jumanji.
Jumanji.
Oh yeah, Jumanji.
Yeah, he's in the new one.
Yep.
There's destruction, The Rock, and a helicopter. Okay, yeah.
But yeah, I like The Rock, so I might see it.
Wait, did you see the trailer though? You guys see the trailer for Rampage?
I actually did. That's funny. Yeah, I watched it yesterday because it was on YouTube, and then it was trending. It looked a lot of CGI, and it looked entertaining though, for sure.
You know what it's based off, right? The video game?
Yeah, the video game. I remember. Yeah.
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 I thought it was weird because in the video game, it's humans that turn into monsters. In this movie, it looks like they're just animals that turn big, which is really weird. And I was listening to this other podcast, and they're like, or maybe in the end, the Rock turns big and fights the gorilla.
Are they supposed to be friends?
I don't know, man. It's the Rock. He has to give like an excuse just to rock bottom someone.
People's elbow.
And if he's like that huge, he can actually make a rock bottom.
His career will hit rock bottom. No, just kidding.
I think it already did before.
No, he's on the rise. Come on.
Now he is.
Oh, now. Oh, before. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway. You guys gonna watch that movie?
I might. If
Maybe.
I might watch it using other methods. Meaning, I might.
Okay. All right. Anyway, so Batman. There was a story on an interview. I forgot which late night show it was, but Ben Affleck said that he stole a batarang from the set of Justice League.
Oh, really?
And then, and his excuse was, they billed him, so it was technically not stealing. Yeah. But he said that they kept calling him to ask him, like, if he knows where that batarang is.
Of course, I am Bruce Wayne. Of course I know where it is. That's funny.
Yeah. Oh, and then the other news with that is the Batman solo movie. Matt Reeves, he was the guy who did Rise of the Planet of the Apes. He's directing it, and then he's in talks to like look for a new Bruce Wayne. Mm-hmm. And they are in talks with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Wait, who's Jake Gyllenhaal?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
What?
He's the guy in like Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah.
And then like what was that movie about the Nightcrawler? Have you seen Nightcrawler?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh,
I know. They're talking about the guy, the reporter one, right?
Yeah, the reporter. Not the Marvel.
Not the X-Men.
Not X-Men.
Yeah. Isn't he the main guy, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the main.
Okay, I know what he looks like.
He's also in Donnie Darko.
Oh, that's what he's known for. I forgot about that.
Yeah. He's also in Prince of Persia.
Haven't seen that one either.
Oh no! No!
Yeah, it's fine. I know what he looks like now.
Okay. He's also in the movie Brothers with Tobey Maguire, and they play as brothers because they kind of look alike.
Was that a comedy?
Huh?
Was that a comedy?
No, it was a drama in which Toby almost killed Jake Gyllenhaal because there was like a war drama or something. Like,
I see.
one of them was in the war and then came back, and blah blah blah.
I see.
It was a very tense movie. Don't drink coffee when you watch that.
Speaking from experience.
Yeah. So he might be Batman, which I think is okay.
Yeah.
It's just hard to get a recast done.
Yeah. I can sort of see it.
Yeah.
Him being Batman.
Well, the next movie, The Flash, the first movie for The Flash is called Flashpoint.
Yeah.
The live action one. And they're
With Donnie Yen.
what?
Donnie Yen.
No, not that. not the martial arts movie. It's like the Flash goes back in time and then he becomes Donnie Yen.
Famous Chinese movies, Chinese fighting movies.
Ip Man.
It's the Flash's fault. He changed the timeline to make Ip Man become Flashpoint.
Yeah, right.
But anyway, they could probably use Flashpoint as a built-in reboot because Flashpoint is about the Flash changing the timeline.
Oh, okay.
So they could just easily just reboot and then recast everyone using that movie as the reason too. Yeah.
Cool.
Sony announced that their next spin-off movie will be Morbius.
Wait, what? Morpheus?
Morbius.
Oh, Morbius? What is that?
From Spider-Man, the vampire.
It's not ringing a bell.
You guys watched the Spider-Man animated series back then?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
There's this really pale guy with blue hair that floats around in a trench coat, and he sucks blood from his hands.
Hey.
Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah. I know who you're talking about.
still don't
He was
remember.
in love with Felicia, right?
Yeah, Felicia.
Okay.
Yeah, so Sony's trying to make a spin-off of Morbius.
Oh.
I
Interesting.
mean, it's a good excuse if they could actually rope in Blade. That would be cool. Because it's vampires.
We'll see.
Yeah.
It was Blade Sony though.
No, Blade is Marvel. I think Marvel got the rights back for Blade.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not gonna
see.
happen then.
I mean, Spider-Man is in the Marvel universe now, the Marvel Cinematic.
That's true.
Who's gonna play Spider-Man? Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Is Spider-Man gonna be in Morbius?
No, so all of these spin-offs that Sony's doing that's based in the Spider-Man universe will not have Spider-Man.
Oh. It's like
Like the Venom spin-off, Tom Hardy is playing as Eddie Brock,
yeah.
but there's no
There's no Spider-Man.
Tom Holland. Yeah, no Spider-Man.
Oh, what the?
It's really weird.
That is
because there's so Marvel Cinematic has that whole thing that we all know about Iron Man, Hulk, all that, and then Sony has Spider-Man, and then through Marvel and Sony partnerships, Spider-Man exists in the Marvel Cinematic,
Right.
and it also exists in the Sony Cinematic. But then on the Sony Cinematic side, they're saying that they're doing all these spin-offs that exist in the Sony Cinematic Universe for Spider-Man, but they are not technically in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but by association they are.
Oh man.
Does that make sense?
Barely.
So Sony is saying that they are, but Marvel, Kevin Feige was
Yeah.
rolling his eyes and shaking his head. Right. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, there's that. I don't know.
That's it. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, yeah, and then next Monday and
Alrighty.
Tuesday, all the TV shows for DC, they're doing a 4-show crossover between Supergirl, The Flash, Arrow, and Legends of Tomorrow.
Oh, that's
Oh, I saw that one.
cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah,
That
it
is
was
cool.
interesting.
yeah. It looks like the enemies are Nazis, and
Space
it's like-
Nazis.
yeah, it's like Earth X is like an alternate universe, or alternate Earth where
Yeah.
all the heroes are everything's overrun by Nazis, and then they are actually all conquering different worlds, and then.
Wait, the Nazis are conquering different worlds?
Yeah, so there's a version of Arrow that is a Nazi. Arrow, I think he's like Prometheus X or something. And then Supergirl is called Overgirl. And then, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Overgirl just makes me I feel like she's going to say, I'm over it. Like,
I'm so over it. Sorry.
But yeah, so that's happening next week. That's all the news I have.
I have something. Actually,
go ahead.
The Punisher. The show came out. Yeah, The Punisher.
Yeah.
Netflix. I haven't seen it, but
Yeah, it was this past weekend.
yeah.
Yeah, Friday. The Punisher got released on Netflix.
Yeah. It has good ratings on IMDb.
Yeah, I don't know. Have you heard of it, Kwok?
I've seen people post stuff about it, but I don't know anything about it.
I like the guy who plays the Punisher too, John Bernthal.
Yeah,
He's
pretty good.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
His appearance in Daredevil on Netflix was good.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where we were introduced to him, right?
Yeah, the way he was introduced was like scary. Yeah.
It was pretty. It was pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. I'll probably watch that. Not Justice League or the second Harry Potter movie, but I'll watch this.
Yeah, the crossover next week that's happening feels more fun than Justice League. It feels like Justice League done correctly.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems really out there, so it's just like entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like a big spin-off or sort of thing. So
I always like the crossovers. Remember the martial law and whatever crossover back?
oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Sammo Hung.
Oh,
Samuel Hong. No, it's martial law. Was it Texas Ranger? No.
Early edition, right? Was it early edition?
Oh, Early Edition was that show where that guy from Friday Night Lights, he played as this guy who got a newspaper that was one day in the future, and then he always prevents bad things from happening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he crossed over with martial law, which is Sammo Hung.
Oh, really? I don't think I saw that one.
Oh yeah, it was so funny.
Yeah,
Like,
I remember I saw like martial law with something else.
it was martial law and something else.
Texas
Ranger?
Texas Ranger.
That's what I was thinking.
No.
I don't know.
It was no, it wasn't. Because I remember watching this clip at your house actually.
Oh, okay.
Like a decade ago or more.
Yeah. No, like I remember very clearly when I saw it the first time, because I usually watch those shows back to back, and then my cousin, I was at his place in Canada, and we were watching it, and then we were watching as martial law came on, and then as Early Edition came on, the main guy was being attacked, and then you see like this bigger guy come down as a silhouette, starting to beat up the guy, and then like run away, chase after him, and then it went into the intro to the show, and as the intro was playing, I was telling my cousin, man, that'd be funny if that was like Sammo Hung.
Oh yeah, so Early Edition and martial law, and there was a Texas.
Yeah, it was all three.
Oh wow,
yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool.
So like. What? So Sammo Hung would be fighting super fast, and then Chuck Norris would do slow-mos, or because that style doesn't fit. Because martial law was all about like super fast fighting, and Texas Ranger was all about like one roundhouse kick, and then the slow-mo shot of the guy flying back.
I know, right?
That's a weird style, like.
It's a weird mix, but I don't know, because then back then, like around that time, those were the two big martial art shows that were happening, or action shows, I guess.
Yeah. So how does Early Edition work? Is it just whacking people with a newspaper?
I'm sure he's just like a client.
It's like swatting flies with a newspaper, rolled up newspaper.
Cool. So let's move on to the topic of the episode.
Sure.
Topic of the episode.
Again, Judge Greg, host of the Real Hero Talk, co-host of Gamers Without Borders, and managing editor of the Enthusiasts Network. He suggested that we talk about criminals as protagonists, and I guess what we think about them. So, what do you guys think? Anyone want to start?
Kwok, do you have anything?
I think it's a cool take on things. It's kind of like when we watch movies, when we see it from the antagonist point of view, right? Like kind of like Maleficent, where it's just a twist.
Yeah.
So I think for us to actually take part of it, it's actually kind of fun. There's like the games, a lot of games, they do it very subtly, and we don't really know that we're the bad guy, I guess.
Yeah.
Kind of like Assassin's Creed is one of them, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
And then I heard it was God of War.
God of War. Okay. I haven't played that.
I haven't played it either, but from
God of War though.
Ares.
Yeah, because then from what I heard, it's kind of like you were like a loyal follower, but then like you wanted to take over Greece, and so you kind of like turn bad, and the gods try to stop you.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's what I read, so I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
We would, but I don't think either of us played it.
I hope I'm not wrong.
You're probably right.
We're gonna get like a bunch of like hate mail with a number 8 in it.
Yeah. Cool.
And I think like this is like actually a really old one. I never played it, but I just saw like a lot of trailers for it that looked kind of interesting. Did you guys remember like a game called Overlord?
No, but I remember there were overlords in StarCraft.
Now I'm thinking of Overgirl.
Overgirl.
Well, essentially, it's kind of like you're a big
round floaty thing in StarCraft.
No, not. You're like a ruler of the underworld sort of thing, and you have like minions. So I guess it's kind of like if you compare it to like Pikmin.
Pikmin?
Where you're like the big boss guy instead, like a big devilish guy.
Yeah. Right.
Dark Knight. So the gameplay was similar to that, I think.
Did you just say Dark Knight?
Oh.
Yes. Not the Batman one.
Okay.
Right. Well. Okay. So I remember playing this game called Shadowrun. It was on SNES, and I think, if I remember correctly, you're like an assassin, and when you start the game, you're like waking up in a morgue, and they're like you're being hunted by all these mobsters and all these mafias. So I think that's one of the ones I remember most. It was a good game. I liked it. It was pretty fun for like Super Nintendo days.
How old were you?
That was probably in junior high. Yeah. So then like.
So I guess my question is, how does that affect us in our psyche if we're playing as a bad guy, as a protagonist at that age in junior high?
I don't know. I was just happy to have games.
That's true.
I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have a console, but I have games.
I played Mortal Kombat. That turned out fine, right?
Yeah.
Well.
No, I was kidding. Oh, well, I think. Well, there are some games that are more pronounced than others. I don't think Shadowrun's one of them where you think about it too much. I mean, Mortal Kombat maybe because it's so gory, but Shadowrun is kind of like once it starts, you kind of forget about it. You just get immersed in the gameplay, so you don't think about whether you're good or not.
You get immersed in
it. It was similar to like what do you call it? It was like doing heists and stuff, right?
No heist. You're trying to get like you're like just doing these. It's like an adventure game, but it's kind of like think of it as like kind of like Metal Gear Solid kind of game.
Okay.
Yeah. No heist. Yeah.
There was that reminds me. There was another game that was like on the computer.
Yeah.
But it was like a super early 3D FPS type of game, but you control like a mob. I forgot. Was this called Mob Boss? I don't remember.
Oh, like a mob.
Yeah, and it was I remember the cover of the box was like a cartoony mob like family.
Yeah.
And the background was just like completely black. So like it was like an Italian family or something. And it was
right.
Yeah, I just remember there was still a lot of controversy around that time because you're playing as a mob family, you know?
Right. Oh, okay.
It's like The Sims, but mobs.
Mob. Mob. Oh, yeah. Oh, speaking of which, Hitman.
Oh, yeah.
That is super protagonist is the antagonist. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Wait, Hitman. There was
if
another
people complain
game
about the mob game, wait until they see Hitman.
Yeah. No, but there was this other game. It was similar. Okay, so it was made by Rockstar, the Grand Theft Auto people, but Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
I was like, hey,
but it was made by Grand Theft Auto people, and I forgot the name of the game, but it got banned like in a lot of countries because you basically your goal in the game is to do a really creative kill.
Yeah.
And then it's like the camera is like in like those surveillance cameras where they have like horizontal lines, like in the video, like because it's a low quality video.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So the game's it was called Manhunt.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it
You
up.
remember that? Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
You are you looking it up right now?
Yeah. Trying to see what it is.
Huh, that's weird. I put Manhunt in all the complete Manhunt Unabomber.
I put game afterwards just to be safe.
Okay. Yeah, I think it was around the PlayStation 2 era.
Yeah.
And it was super controversial because you got more points for the more creative you kill people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that was your main
The
goal.
more creative you kill people. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Precursor to Assassin's Creed. Oh my gosh.
Let's see.
I see.
It was in 2007.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
There was another one that I forgot the name, but it was like you play as Jason, the guy in this mask.
Serial killer?
Yeah, it's the Friday the 13th game, right?
I think so. Is that what it's called?
The new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just Friday the 13th, but it's online. I don't know if that's actually what it's called. Or are you talking about the one where you could play as multiple different murderer characters?
Multiple murder characters.
Oh,
But
there's
the-
another one. Yeah.
Sounds like my kind of game.
Yeah, the Friday the 13th one, I heard really cool things about it. Like,
Okay.
it's online,
Yeah.
and it's like usually like several people play as teenagers, and then one person randomly gets selected to play as Jason.
Oh,
That's
and then
cool.
and then as Jason, if they are not in your line of sight, you can actually spawn your character there at any spot, and you can just drop down anywhere as long as they don't see you.
Oh.
So you get to act like how the murderer is in the movie.
Yeah. Oh.
just randomly pick out of the shadows sort of thing.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So if you're not in their line of sight, then you could do whatever you want.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So yeah, I did hear about that, and that sounds fun. I didn't play it though. People did say that it's only fun if you play as Jason, because when you're a teenager, you're like helpless.
Yeah.
I mean, that's exactly how the movies are.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah, I guess it's like playing hide and seek, but you're at a disadvantage all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a, speaking of, similar to Assassin's Creed, the other open world game, Red Dead Redemption, yeah.
Yeah.
That one you play as an outlaw.
Oh,
Yeah. You kind of do your own thing, do whatever you want. You start off as an outlaw, right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's an outlaw, right? I remember.
I don't know, but I see a pattern of Rockstar. Like, it's like Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption, Manhunt. You're always playing as... Oh, they also had the game called Bully.
oh yeah, I remember Bully.
Yeah.
It's similar.
You
Oh, you
played
play
as
as-
a bully.
Whoa.
Yeah. But then there was a twist in the story, because, like, you get to decide who you bully, meaning that you could be the bully that protects the nerdy kids, and you bully the other bullies.
Sounds like Dexter.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Without the murder.
Man, like you're talking about like having choices. Then it's kind of like, do you remember the game Black and White?
I never played it, but I know what that is. It's on the computer.
Okay.
Yeah, essentially you play as God, and you can either be a benevolent God or like a bad God, essentially, or evil God, and you just torture the people, or you make them worship you in certain ways, or you have them. You could even like summon monsters and stuff, and they could either be like a good being that will help make the lab more prosperous, or it could be like a monster of reckoning where it comes and destroy the town
Oh.
because like the people haven't like
Nice,
worshipped.
but interesting.
Because you just said, oh, it can come and destroy the town. And Lamb said, oh, nice.
Did you see me? I backtracked. I said, not nice, but interesting.
Too late, lad. We all know how you feel.
Oh, gosh.
Too late. Yeah. All right, fine.
Okay, so now that we talked about all the games that did exist, what do you guys think about that, though?
Wait. So I'm gonna add in one more.
Sure.
Oh, I have one more too.
Okay,
Go for
okay.
Squawk. Go first.
Go ahead.
Rampage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's exactly...
That's true.
Yeah.
Just talked about it, and
Yeah.
it makes sense.
You destroy things and just wreak havoc.
We're not like criminals, but we're like monsters that destroy town.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But the monsters, to them, they're the good guys. But to the monsters, they're the good guys.
Yeah, I mean, that game, the goal of that game is to destroy as much as you can.
Yeah. Right.
It's for self-preservation, for survival.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, let's just go with that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Not me. Hey, have you guys heard of or played Day of Defeat?
Oh, yeah.
You play as the Nazis, right? You can play as the Nazis.
Yeah, that was one of the first mods for Half-Life, in which it's based off World War II.
Yeah, World War II.
And you could choose to be the Allies or the Axis. What was it?
Axis.
The Axis or
the Allies?
Yeah.
You said that already?
So Axis or Allies.
Yeah.
And the Axis, you have like Nazi flags and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that because Allies sounds like a good thing.
They are.
Okay.
Yes, Axis is the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty blatantly, antagonistic, right? Mm-hmm. Similarly, Viet Cong. Remember that game?
Oh my gosh, that was such a weird game. Like, you know that game, Kwok?
Viet Cong?
No, it's not familiar, but I don't think I know.
You had it, right, Tony?
I had it, yeah. Viet Cong.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I bought it. But Viet Cong was a first-person shooter based in the Vietnam War. But it was like team-based. It was like the multiplayer was team-based. You played either as the US or the Viet Cong.
Yeah.
And when you played as the Viet Cong, you are wearing like, those Raiden hats.
Raiden hats. Yeah.
Yeah, and like Yeah, and then like you're wearing like those those button up like short sleeve and then shorts.
Yeah.
You're basically in the jungle. Like that felt weird. That really felt weird playing that game.
Right. It's pretty. That one is pretty controversial as well, I guess.
Yeah,
for that time.
Yeah.
There's a lot. There's a lot out there.
Yeah, but I mean so that moves on to my question of like, what do you guys think about like playing as having the opportunity to play as a criminal?
Hey, sorry.
What's
okay,
up?
no, never mind. Yeah, I mean, I think it's okay. I don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, most of us are pretty good at sorting out reality and fiction, So I mean, it doesn't.
No, I thought you were like, I don't see anything wrong with being a criminal.
Oh, that was my first train of thought, but I reeled it back in and I said this.
It's a way of distressing that you can't do in real life.
No, you're right. Yeah.
No, I do think that too because like people that play Grand Theft Auto, they think it's so fun that you could do all those things in Grand Theft Auto, but imagine if they had all those like ideas to do that, but they didn't have that world in Grand Theft Auto to let it out in.
Yeah.
Right. It's like an outlet, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And remember, in order to catch a criminal, you have to think like a criminal.
Okay.
I think that one leads down the dark path there.
The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knights or the dark side.
Dark side. That's right. But no, you're right. It's a good outlet, and just putting yourself in other people's shoes. Oh no, is this wrong? Wrong answer again? I'm just gonna give up.
Kwok, what's your answer?
I also think it's a little bit more interesting as well because sometimes like being a good guy, you only do so much, and it gets kind of boring and repetitive.
True. Very true.
You just I'm constantly saving the princess. I have to keep on defeating bad guys.
What?
Like acting righteous or whatnot, and you get a little bit tired of the same thing over and over. So I think having
that's true.
being able to play as the antagonist or the villain
That's true.
a good change up.
It's more fun to be the bad guy, right? Is that what you're saying? Kwok?
What was that?
It's more fun to be the bad guy, right?
Yeah, sometimes it is.
And do the bad things. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. See?
A lot of actors say that they prefer acting as bad guys.
Right.
Yeah, I prefer like animating villains more than like the good people because it's so boring. It's so generic.
Yeah. Anyway, the reason I snapped my fingers is because there's a game that we missed that we played a lot that fits perfectly into this, Counter-Strike.
Oh, yeah.
How can we
that
forget?
depends on who you play as.
Exactly, right?
Well, yeah.
No, like in terms of...
But you have, like, the whole half of the game is the bad guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm like...
No, I was thinking about that earlier when you were talking about Day of Defeat, and then we also talked about the other first-person game that we talked about, Vietcong.
Yeah.
And I was about to mention Counter-Strike, but I forgot to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But no, I think you're right. It's because sometimes the bad guys have can do more things, right? And the good guys, So it's like you play both sides, and it's more fun that way.
Yeah, and I think it's also nice that a lot of I don't know, like the games that I play where you play as the bad guy, you do feel the repercussions. Like you do see like what can happen if you are a bad person.
Yeah.
You know, like let's say Grand Theft Auto, you can be a bad guy, but let's say you destroy everything, right?
Yeah.
Cops are gonna kill you.
Yeah.
You know, so like it's
funny because we hear
that's
sirens. We hear sirens.
Wait, what the heck? As I said that, there's sirens going on outside.
Yeah.
What the
Bye, guys.
Goodbye.
Yeah, so like in that sense, and then if you're playing like in Counter-Strike, you're gonna get shot too. Like you know, it's just all part of like if they incorporate it into the game that it is something that you could get punished for, then
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Wait, so yeah, that's true.
So it's still kind of.
And I think they should make those games for kids of older ages, so they can sort of process that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they do have rating systems.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, like it's more age appropriate for older kids.
That rating system got started because of Mortal Kombat.
Your favorite?
Yeah, Mortal Kombat. I think Doom too.
Yeah, but I guess what I'm trying to say is, I think it's perfectly fine. It's just they should restrict it to older kids. That's what I'm saying. And it should be fine then, because they won't have that problem, you know, so they won't have to think about it too much. Like, oh, you know, is this right to do or not? Whereas if you're younger, then yeah, I can see that. But yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. You guys, okay, moving on?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll move on to the mailbag and community question.
You got mail. You got mail. You got mail.
All right. So we got a few questions. We actually got a few topic suggestions that we didn't use because some of them I think are really quick answers, I guess.
Sure.
So Anthony, I guess he's a new listener. Anthony from the Video Game Crosstalk podcast. He asked us, is there such thing as too much customization in a character creator?
Yes. When you start going into like certain shade, like hex number of skin color and eye color and dye and everything, it gets a bit like too much to take in. Sometimes like when I play those, like I just want to play. I don't even want to create the character. I just want to hit something. Like, I don't want it to be like super generic or anything like that. But it's just like, okay, give me some like stock starting out, and then anything more than that is just like, okay, it's just extra topping. I don't really need it.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes it's too much and just too time consuming and like too nitty gritty, and then you're like stuck in the weeds and you're like, oh, I haven't even started the game yet. It's time to go to bed.
Yeah, I agree. No, there was this game I just talked about with Lamb last week. Yeah. Because last week our topic was about customizable characters, I think.
Yeah.
Quack, you remember a game called Fighter Maker?
No.
Have you heard of RPG Maker?
Yes, I heard about that one.
Yeah, so Fighter Maker is the same vein as that, except you're making a fighting game. But it was too much customization because you're not just creating the dimensions and costume of your character. You were actually animating the character's moves.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and this was on PlayStation 1, okay? Like, what the heck? I think it was like 3 or 4 CDs or something. And
3 or 4 CDs.
Yeah, it was crazy. And I didn't have time to do any of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that gets to the point where the whole fun of that game is kind of like thrown out the window.
Yeah.
Because, let's say that game Fighter Maker, right?
Yeah.
You create your fighter. What are you going to do? You're going to use it against like no-name characters in that game.
Yeah.
what's the point? And at the time, there was no online play, so what's the point? You can't even use your customized character to go online.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Balance is good. Moderation. Everything in moderation, guys.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Talking Crass. They're a podcast in Europe, and they talk about movies and crass. Check them out. They're part of our loosely connected network.
Yeah.
They ask, what's your view on the whole Battlefront 2 fiasco? The comment they put out on Reddit got the most dislikes. Are you guys aware of this?
No.
No.
Okay. So Battlefront 2 was released by EA, and then there was a bunch of the microtransactions and stuff where like they were charging people and everything.
Oh.
So then they recently put out a notification on Reddit or something where they were saying like, oh, we're removing all of the loot boxes right now.
Yeah.
And so you can't buy them anymore, to address the concern of like people saying, oh, you're charging us for a bunch of stuff that you could you're basically getting gamblers to waste money so that they can win the game, and you're also preying on people with a gambling problem. So but them removing all that, everyone downvoted their Reddit posts, so it's kind of like a damn you do, damn you don't kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I guess since you guys don't know about it, what do you guys think about microtransactions?
Cool, Lamb.
Go ahead, Quack.
Okay. So it really is just like what it is, where people just try to bank on people with gambling addicts or people who are impatient. So
That's
if they do it in the right way, where it's not a pay to win, I think it's okay. Because I know like a lot of games nowadays, it's free to play, but they have everything's microtransaction, right?
Yeah.
But if it's like more cosmetic stuff, it's perfectly fine. But if you're buying like, you could buy for $20, you can buy this super overpowered weapon.
Yeah.
Beat the whole game. It's like, well, what people who just want to enjoy the game casually, they can't. They don't spend that much. That's gonna break the game. It's not about balance anymore. It's like before, if it's just buying stuff, if like let's say from those boxes or crates, where stuff that pops out are just like cosmetic stuff that doesn't really add value to it.
Yeah.
And it's fine. You want to spend money, go for it. But if they're removing it and people are forced to pay for it, it's like, it's fine. It's cosmetic. You want to pay for cosmetic, it's fine.
Yeah.
So I think that's my only thing about microtransaction. Everything is fine as long as I feel it's cosmetic. And I think a lot of microtransaction, they do like they have a limit on for mobile games anyways. They have a limit on how the amount of times you can play or something like that, right? It's like limited time playing, so you could buy more.
Oh gosh, I hate those.
Yeah. Tony?
What?
Because you probably buy a lot of those just to play more, right, Tony?
Yeah, because like I'm one of those people who are impatient.
Yeah. Like personally, I don't get the point of having to pay to play. But then I thought about it, because you said a lot of these games are free to play.
Yeah.
So they have to make money somehow, right?
Right, exactly.
And I mean, I guess there's a certain point where just overcharging for a lot of things that for everything is kind of it's not right, But I can see like them doing it a little bit, once again, in moderation.
Yeah. I feel like I think like a lot of like even console games, they're going towards that route where they're doing is the microtransaction is the DLC, where the DLC is essentially like, it's an extra level, and then the base game is just like one level. Yeah. And like we paid $60 for one level.
Right, it's almost like a demo.
I was like, dude, just give us everything. What we didn't pay $60 for one.
Right.
Yeah, that Killer Instinct game, it's free on the Xbox, but then you have to buy each character.
Yeah.
So, going off of this, like the Monster Closet podcast, they asked us, when is a microtransaction a good microtransaction?
I feel like when it just becomes cosmetic, or if you want to just speed up time to just play more, just nothing that will break the game, like in terms of like having an item that's pretty much like pay to win sort of thing, right?
For me, it's like I think it's okay if it's like something that's customizable, like maybe you know, like you said, cosmetics, so it doesn't affect the gameplay or it doesn't give you an unfair advantage, so you don't feel like you have to pay to win and beat other people. Yeah, this is just like gambling, right? Like you said. But if it's just like a cosmetic thing, like you said, I think it's okay.
Yeah, and actually that's why League of Legends, I like their way of stuff, because like the cosmetic costumes like that are unique, you can only get them by paying, and that's fine because it doesn't really give you any skill skill advantage, you know?
Right.
Yeah. But then the other costumes in which you have to play to get them, some of them give you like the skill advantages.
Yeah.
But it's because you earned it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. The next question is from John Layola. He's the host of the One Track Punk Show and then co-host of the One Track Gamers podcast with Corey and Amanda. He asks, collectibles. What is it that you collect? I don't really have anything, but I guess shot glasses from different cities or events. So what do you guys collect? I collect loot crates. You guys can subscribe to Loot Crate with NTFTT Pod as your promo code for 10% off.
That's funny.
No, seriously though, I do collect a lot of stuff from the Loot Crates. And a lot of those little figurines, like the unique Funkos, the bobbleheads. I used to collect the state coins.
Okay.
But then they started repeating because they ran out of states.
There's only so many states, I guess.
Gotta move to country. Just kidding. I don't really collect anything. I don't really collected anything. I mean, actually, I barely own any property, so yeah, that's another thing. Because I move around a lot, so I don't have a lot of stuff. But no, I don't really collect anything.
Yeah, no, I think I'm in the same boat with Lamb. The most I do is just like I had like a splurge of just collecting like those anime figures. But then after I was like, this is a lot of money. I don't want to spend anymore. So I just stopped collecting.
Oh, the ones that are at the drawer near your door?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because when I was over in Japan, I was like, oh my God, it's so cheap. I want to buy one. And then I bought one. Like $200 worth.
2,000?
No, $200.
Oh, okay.
No, not 2,000. That's more than my flight and my trip there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
No, but I just thought it was really cool because of like the poses that it had. So I just caught up in the moment, and that's it. I think I collected a lot of books back then, so I stopped doing that now because I don't have a property to store everything anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, I also remember now too. I do collect Captain America shields.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Nice. I see one right now, right in front of my face.
Oh, you do. Oh, that. Yeah. Oh, that's my.
That's just a dining plate.
Yeah.
No, I have 3 of the full size ones.
Oh, the full size one.
Yeah. I was actually considering getting another one that's not metal, but like more of like the hard plastic ones.
Yeah.
So I have 2 that are aluminum and then one that's plexiglass. Ironically, the plexiglass one is like $600 and the aluminum ones are like about $300 each.
Jeez.
Dang. Okay.
And I was thinking of getting like the plastic one. It's like more like $100, but then I cannot justify getting more shields.
Nobody really needs the shield in the first place. But...
Yeah, well, I got one of them signed by Stan Lee, so that was cool.
Okay.
Might be good for defense someday.
Defense?
Self-defense, yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's in my car.
Yeah, that's right. Good idea.
It's always in my car. One of my shields is always in my car.
You never know. It might come in handy.
Is that the plexiglass one or is that the aluminum one?
That's the metal one.
Oh, good call.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. I'm not gonna keep the plexiglass one because that's really expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remembered though. I used to have collectibles like Pokemon. Remember the holograms?
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Pokemon cards were. Yeah, the Pokemon cards like Charizard. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Or like Machamp. All those ones.
Oh, I have Yu-Gi-Oh cards too.
Oh, did you? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I never did that, but they were expensive. Like $20, $40 back in the day.
Did you guys used to battle?
Yeah.
cards.
I lost a lot of holograms that way, and I still regret it.
I never learned how to play.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Even the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. See, if you don't learn how to play, you never lose your cards.
That's true.
you don't.
But if
don't
you
matter.
learn how to play, that's how you gain cards. Because that's how I gain mine.
Oh, okay.
That's what gamblers say, Quack.
I mean, successful gamblers, right?
Or people with a gambling problem.
God of gamblers.
God of gamblers.
Oh, I think I used to collect Pogs.
Oh yeah,
me too,
you're right.
me too.
Yeah, I did too. I think Lamb did
The
too.
slammers, right?
Yeah,
The
Pogs
Slammers
and
were
Slammers. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So many. I had them just because they're so cool.
Yeah, they were cool. They were cool. And yo-yos, I guess they're also collectible items back in the day.
I had
The different
I collected
yo-yos.
marbles.
Oh, marbles. I used to have a lot too. That's right. They were very colorful.
Yeah.
In different
Yeah.
sizes. The
Yeah.
giant one, the tiny one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Let me see. So Judge Greg also asked, "What's the worst CGI in the movie?"
I think Tony knows. He just saw.
Dragon Ball?
No. Justice League, right?
Oh, it's Justice League.
Is that like that?
Was it that bad?
Well, yeah, the CGI. Oh, yeah, I told you. Yeah, the bad guy.
Yeah, the bad guy.
Yeah, but is that like the worst?
I don't know about the worst. Well, okay, so the bad guy looked like a video game character. Just didn't look right. It looked like I don't know. It just didn't look right. And the CG for for the mustache removal was super bad. Like I don't know. He just looked derpy. Like it was just really bad.
Okay.
But I think of recent memory, I think the worst CGI in the wide release movie I've seen is from Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh, was that the one with produced by Stephen Chow?
Yeah, you know that one?
Steven Chow.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know he produced it.
I know. He was like as far away from it as you can ever get, but still have his name attached.
Oh.
He was not at any of the press releases or anything like that.
Yeah.
Oh, so he was.
He knew he was gonna flop.
So he didn't know what he got himself into, essentially.
Yeah.
He
Or
probably
he
just-
knew,
oh.
but he stayed away.
Yeah, it's like, oh, Dragon Ball. Oh, Chow Yun Fat. Okay. And then you can have this, guys. I'm going to be back in Hong Kong.
Man.
But yeah, that was bad because like when they shot fireballs, they were like more like fire mist or fire smoke.
Fire mist.
They were like colored smoke pretty much when they shot fireballs. Like the Kamehameha was just like mist. And aside from that, the martial arts was really bad in that. But what other CGI was bad?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. That's hard.
It's really hard because like all the bad ones I kind of blacked out from my memory.
Shaolin Soccer.
Well, I still think
No.
Beast Wars as a show, the CGI in there was very like,
Well,
No.
that's kind of unfair because back then the technology wasn't really there.
okay, so I guess modern then.
Yeah,
So modern CGI.
yeah, but if you want to go back, I'll go with reboot.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, that was so bad. Okay, so modern CGI. If I had to pick one, I'd say Dragon Ball.
Okay.
Dragon Ball. Okay. I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Yeah, I don't think. I don't watch bad ones. I avoid
Especially for you,
those.
as an animator, you're picky about your CGI.
I don't do this to myself.
You don't do this to yourself.
Yeah,
That's true. Oh man.
Jar Jar Binks. He was actually not bad.
I think.
What have I seen recently that was bad?
I don't think it's bad, but I say it's kind of weird for me. Was like when I first saw the trailers for Jungle Book, the CGI one.
Oh yeah,
Just because like it was so weird to see real animals talking, and it just felt it was kind of like the uncanny valley where it seems like it's real but it's not. So it just seemed like really awkward. Yeah, and then my friend who actually saw it said like, yeah, you get over it with the movie, but because the story was good, but visually I was like, oh, I was kind of turned away when I first saw it.
Yeah. Oh, I have one. I think it's supposed to be bad on purpose, though. Shaolin Soccer.
That wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad?
I thought Shaolin Soccer was pretty good. Really?
It was.
I thought it was.
I mean, it was cheesy, right?
Cheesy. It was
Yeah.
over the top. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was still realistic. Like, not realistic, but I mean,
Really? A fireball?
it was. It still looked kind of real, like the stuff in it.
Gotcha.
Kung Fu Hustle. Oh, that was kind of cool too.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like we're being biased just because like we enjoyed the movie as itself.
Yeah.
I was like, no, the movie's good, but the CGI, I was like, oh.
Yeah, so that could be a...
Oh, you know what? Did you guys watch X-Men Origins Wolverine?
X-Men Origins.
No.
The first Wolverine solo movie. It had like terrible like claws. Like his claws were all CGI.
Oh, really?
And it was like really bad CGI. Like I can't even explain how bad it is.
Wait,
And
didn't you say that you watched like the leaked version or something? So it was like still green screen?
yeah, okay, so they had the leaked version first, right?
Yeah.
It was leaked a month before the movie actually came out.
Yeah.
And I also watched the real movie when it did come out. They did not fix the claws. It was the same bad CGI.
Oh.
Like, so when I watched the leaked one, it looked like, oh, whatever, it's unfinished. Nope, that was the finished product. Like, that scene was already finished.
Oh.
Yeah. It was like, I don't know, just look it up. Like, it's really bad.
It was really bad. Okay, I think I have one. It's actually from a horror movie, The Conjuring. Remember that one? No, not The Conjuring. Yeah, The Conjuring 2.
I didn't see it.
You haven't seen it? It's like, there's this... Have you seen it, Clark?
Nope, not yet.
Conjuring 2. There's like this monster. It's supposed to be... I forgot. It's like... It looks like a...
Spider?
The way I could describe it is like a giant Jiminy Cricket. Yeah, it didn't look right. So
I guess that's scary.
no, it was silly. It's not scary. Like,
Oh, okay.
it was weird. Yeah, so that to me was weird. It was bad. It was CGI too, of course. But yeah. Here, let me show you.
What the heck is that? The Crooked Man?
The Crooked Man. Yeah, he's got the Crooked Man. See? That's pretty bad
okay.
CGI. Like, you're looking at a GIF too.
What?
The GIF. This is a GIF.
Oh, you're one of those people. You say GIF instead of GIF.
I'm on the GIF train. Yeah. So
Quack, have you seen the movie Mama?
oh, the horror movie.
The horror movie?
Is that the one where like it's like spider-like?
Yeah. So this one is
I've seen the people acting in it, the contortions.
Yeah, so this character, the Crooked Man, is basically a very bad version of that looks obviously CG.
Oh.
There you go. See?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad, right? Pretty bad.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to move on because we're going a little over time.
Yep.
The next thing is the listener question from last week.
Okay.
I'm going to read the answers. Actually, I want to hear Quack's answer first.
Okay. Go for it.
If mermaids are real, is it ethical to eat them?
So my question goes to like how do they like infuse into our society? Like, do we know them as like something that we interact with? Like,
I don't know. Like,
no.
Judge Greg's question, but
Very philosophical there.
I'm gonna say if it can speak, most likely it is unethical to eat it. The short version.
okay.
Because
If you interact with them, right?
Was that?
If you interact with them often,
Yeah, it's kind of like you build empathy over them, right? So
Are you interacting with them often?
I mean, if they could talk back or something.
Oh, I'm just saying,
yeah.
why are you interacting with them often?
Obviously.
Okay, that makes sense.
okay. So, Brendan from Almost Better Than Silence says, top half lady, bottom fish, eat her. Top half fish, bottom lady, eat her. Wink. Let's see. He said, I saw this before and stopped myself, but I can't stop a dumb joke twice in one day. So, okay, so that's his response. Let's see. Kinetic, he's the host of the Behind the Line podcast, part of Enthusiasts. He says, putting on philosophy hat, depends. If they are sentient, intelligent, then no, just like people or whales. Otherwise, they could fall under the same consideration as farm animals, and the debate can continue from there. Is meat murder? On the other hand, if they weren't slaughtered for food but died naturally, and you want to use the meat, then would you eat monkey meat? Would you consider it cannibalism even if it isn't human, but has human intelligence? Because that's negative karma, Judge Greg.
It's put out towards him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well worded. That's what I wanted to say.
Very
Man, I'm like so jealous of Kinetic because he got the you know how Twitter expanded their word count but not to everyone?
Oh, okay.
He got the extended word count and then he used 2 tweets. So he had double the amounts of letters or characters in 1 tweet, but he used 2 of them, so that's basically 4 to answer that question.
Yeah, right. Very good.
Yeah. And then John Layola, he just puts that GIF image from Finding Nemo with that shark saying, "Fish are friends, not food." Yeah. All right. So what question you guys want this week?
Oh, that's a good question.
Last week? Well, last week was the mermaid thing.
Oh, that was Judge Greg, though.
Oh, that's right. We posted it back to the list.
Yeah. Judge Greg asked us, but yeah.
Gotcha.
What was our topic today? Wait, what did we just talk about? Criminals. Okay. Criminals in video games. Okay.
Yeah. Criminals as the protagonists. Yeah.
I guess we can ask, when is being a criminal in the game too far?
Yeah, too much, I guess. Yeah.
I say when there's like completely no consequences.
I say never. Well, you already know my answer.
Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of on board with Lamb because it's like, when is it going to? You're a criminal, right? You're supposed to go pretty far, pretty extreme. You can't go pretty extreme.
I guess what about if he's a serial killer?
I mean, there's a game about it, right?
Is there?
Is there?
I mean, you play as Jason, right? That's pretty.
No, that's kind of like
okay.
I don't think of it that way.
It's whether you play as Jason or you play as Ed Gein, right?
Wait, Ed what?
Ed Gein, the guy who kills people and puts skin as costumes on.
Oh, really? Oh, no, I didn't know.
Oh, you guys don't know? He's the basis of Texas Chainsaw.
Oh,
okay. That is a bit too far.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying.
I told you. There's a limit.
There's a limit, yeah.
But
Or like Jeffrey
depends on
Dahmer,
the person too, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer or something.
Yeah, like Jeffrey Dahmer, right? Like, it depends on whether the character is fictional or if it's based on the real character.
Or it's too disturbing.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
I mean,
when you played the game Manhunt, was it something similar like that?
I didn't play Manhunt.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it went that far or not.
Well, yeah, it was actually murderous killing. Like, you had to do creative kills.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, did you have to wear skin of people? Did you kill or something?
Oh, I don't know. I know that you could kill people by choking them with wire.
Oh,
that's normal.
it's like Metal Gear stuff, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. See, if it's Metal Gear, it's okay. But when it's in a scenario where you do that as your way of getting points, it's different, right?
No, you're
not being rewarded.
It's still
Okay.
It's if you're doing it because you enjoy doing it rather than you have to do it to achieve an.
What if you get enjoyment points, or you get achievements or trophies? Right?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Well, I think the line is there's a line, but it's not. It shouldn't be. I mean, there should be a wide latitude on what you can play as. You know.
I guess if it's for me, if it's a hard line of how far to go, if it's based on a real person, then no.
On a real person?
Yeah. Like, I'd never play a game in which I play as Jeffrey Dahmer.
What if the character is exactly like Jeffrey Dahmer, but his name is John Doe?
Well, see, that's the thing. There's that blurred line because it's not technically that guy, but He has the entire history of it, but his name is completely different.
Yeah, exactly.
This is like our discussion last week about how much reimagining a character does it make like a new character, right?
That's true.
But they retain the name.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I don't know. If you took Jigsaw and you renamed him Jeffrey Dahmer, then no. No, like, or O.J. Simpson or something. I don't know.
O.J. Simpson. Yeah, that's right. It's hard. It's hard to say, but most of the games out there don't have that problem.
I think it's just because it's a selling issue, right?
Wait, there was that one game. There was that one game where you played as a serial killer.
What?
And your goal was to kill everybody, and then yourself. Like you played. It was a really controversial game that got pulled for a lot of places and banned. You played as a mass shooter.
Oh,
like you played as a mass shooting mass terrorist.
Yeah, I think that's the line.
Yeah, I think that the line is drawn when like it's too relevant to society.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I guess that's a good line to draw.
Yeah.
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 Right. It's too. Yeah. Like what's.
And even that game, at the very end, they had like this whole thing about like him having a suicide note, but then they also talked about like why that's a bad thing. Yeah. That was not enough. Like the game was already beyond that line that it crossed. So
yeah, that's not a good idea for
I forgot
a game.
what game that was.
It's a terrible idea. Terrible concept.
Yeah. Okay, so listeners, what are your opinions? And tweet us back. All right, so game time. Let's play game time. We're gonna do 20 questions, but I think we're gonna do it quickly.
Okay.
Sure.
I think instead of video games, it's probably easier to do movies.
Okay.
So we'll do like 3 movies, but
Okay.
I think it's easy
Okay.
because there's like, it's just okay. I got a movie.
Oh,
Go ahead and guess.
go ahead, Quack. Go ahead.
Is it an animated movie?
Nope.
Was it made after 2000?
I think it's not.
I better not look at your screen.
No, that's why I have a privacy filter now on my screen.
Oh, I see.
Actually, I got it because people were looking at my laptop while I was working on patient charts. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
let me see.
So you say. Not for the 20 questions.
No, it's not. Not after 2000.
Before 2000. It's not an animated movie, right?
No.
It's
Okay. Does it? Wait. This is before or after 2000? I forgot.
It's before 2000.
Oh, before 2000. Does it have any CG element in it?
Yeah.
Is it a sci-fi movie?
Yes.
I knew it. I knew Tony would pick a sci-fi movie. All right. Before 2000.
That's 4 questions.
I think I know what it is already, actually, for some strange reason. But
Me too. I feel like I know, but I don't think I do.
I'm not sure. Yeah,
You guys might already know it.
Was there a show based on it?
A show?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Not that I recall.
Did it involve aliens?
No, I don't think so.
You sound
Okay, that's not the one.
I was thinking of Independence Day, by the way.
I was
No,
thinking of Stargate.
No.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, it was a movie? Oh, it was a movie. That's right.
You guys are wrong.
Yeah, but good thing we didn't say it.
Yeah.
Okay, does it has some CG. Okay. Does it involve fighting?
Yes.
Huh. I think I know what it is now.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Okay. Does it involve... Is Keanu Reeves in it?
Yes.
Go ahead, Quack.
No, go ahead. Go figure out what it is. You seem to know what it is already.
Is it The Matrix?
Yeah, it's the Matrix.
See, Quack?
9 questions. Okay, cool.
I knew it.
All right. One of you guys next.
Okay, I got one.
Okay. Is this an animated movie?
Yes.
Okay.
Was this after 2000?
Oh crap! Hold on.
I'm asking the same question.
Hold on. Let me check to make sure.
I kind of already think I know.
You do?
I think so.
Okay. It's just based on each other's preferences.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
I mean, I already
Yes,
knew it was an
after
animated movie.
2000.
Okay. Does this take place in the Fantasyland?
No.
Okay.
2000. Is this made by Pixar?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, it's by Pixar?
yeah.
Oh. Does this take place?
Because he likes animation.
Well, yeah, of course, yeah.
That's right.
Are there like is there a death in this movie?
No.
Okay.
Are the main characters? No, it's not humans. None of the Pixar movies involve.
Yeah, they do.
Well, except Up, right?
Yeah, but I already narrowed it down by saying death. Because there are deaths.
Yeah, exactly. Does it involve lots of toys?
No.
Okay.
Not lots of toys.
Does this movie take place in like a very long time ago?
No. Well, what do you mean by very long time, I guess? Like
prehistoric or something?
no.
Okay.
Huh. I'm not Pixar. Wait. Does this movie take place underwater?
No.
Okay, we know it's not Toy Story and not Finding Nemo. It's not The Good Dinosaur. It's not Up. We didn't ask about the future. Did we ask anything about that narrows it away from like WALL-E at all? Do you know?
Underwater? No, WALL-E's not.
Well, WALL-E's futuristic. So, but
no, I don't think we asked that. We didn't ask the past, right?
We want to ask if it's in the future.
Yeah.
Does this take place in the future?
No.
What other Pixar movies could there be? I mean, there's
Cars?
is Tangled. No, Tangled is in the Fantasyland though.
Huh?
No, I was thinking Tangled, but he said no to Fantasyland.
No Fantasyland. Well, there's Cars, right? Isn't it?
Oh, Cars.
That's what I said. Yeah. But
how do you narrow it down?
why is he laughing? No.
I mean, you could ask about like, are there cars?
Are there cars? Are the main characters cars?
Oh, no.
Okay, so it's not Cars. So that's 10 questions.
I was gonna say, are there cars? And he's gonna say yes. I'm like, every movie has cars.
Okay, so it is a modern day movie that's by Pixar.
WALL-E. There's not Up, right? Pixar movies.
Oh, does this take place in someone's mind?
Huh? Oh.
No.
Shit, it's not Inside Out.
Wait, is The Incredibles Pixar? No, right?
Yeah, it is. Oh, it is. And it's kind of modern. It's not in the future or in the past.
They're superheroes, right? Kind of.
Yeah, I mean, how do you want to ask that?
Should we ask something to...
Is it about a family, I guess? I don't know.
Is there a way to ask it to narrow down more than one movie? You know what I mean?
What other movies are... what other movies are there that are Pixar? There's also Monsters, Inc.
Did you say to animals already? No. Oh, Monsters, Inc.? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's right. Monsters, Inc.
How do we distinguish between Monsters and Incredibles then?
We probably can't. Should we just go for the family question? Or no?
Yeah, I guess is the main character. Does the main character involve families? I guess.
Are the main characters part of a family? Involves a family?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, so I don't know if he's just being technical with us for Monsters Inc. Because that girl is part of family. What?
Incredibles 2, right?
Yeah.
So we have two charts?
We're at 12 right now.
We're at 12?
We could ask about powers. Superpowers.
Or as if they're humans?
Well, in Monsters Inc., the little girl is a human.
Oh, I haven't seen... Okay.
And we can't ask if there's monsters.
We can ask the powers.
Okay, are there powers, like superpowers?
Yes.
You just want to go for Incredibles?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, is it The Incredibles?
Yes.
Yeah!
All right.
Okay, 14 questions. Okay, Lamp, your turn.
Any kind of movie, right? Any?
Yeah.
Any.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I got one.
Okay.
I know you've seen it. I don't know if Quack's seen it, but I think it's a pretty well-known movie, I think.
Okay. Quack, you want to ask first?
Oh, yeah, okay. Was this Is this movie after 2000?
Let me look it up. we're all saying that. After 2000, you said?
Yeah.
What? After 2000, as in 2001 for after, like, 2000, starting in 2001 or what?
Yeah, starting in 2001. We'll say that.
No.
Okay, so this movie's in 2000.
Yeah, I know. You did
This happened last week when we were doing Video Game 20 questions, and I was like, he was asking me, is this game after 1990? I'm like, define 1990.
Define 1990. Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Is this an American movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an American movie.
Wait, did you say yes or no to the 2000 thing? Oh, wait, it's in 2000.
No.
Okay, never mind. Okay.
Yeah. Does this movie involve CG?
CGI?
Yeah. Is that a CGI?
No.
No? Okay. No CGI.
No CGI.
So all actors or all live action.
All live action, yeah.
Is this movie an action movie?
There's action, but I wouldn't characterize it as an action movie.
Oh.
Looks like probably action comedy. It's probably Jackie Chan.
Is it The Foreigner? No, it's not. I only choose good movies.
He says it's American, right?
It's an American movie. Yes.
Okay. That Tony watched before. Is this based off any books or video game?
No.
No?
Nope.
Okay. That's 5 questions. Is this... Does this story take place in the past? Like,
No.
old past? Okay, no. Okay.
It's present. Takes place in the present.
Oh, thanks. We don't have to ask future.
Damn it! PG was like, present.
All right, fine.
Modern time. Okay.
Free answer. Oh, no.
It has action, but not really action. What categories are there?
I guess there's like spy movies, right? That are good.
Sure, we could.
Okay.
That are spies involved?
No.
Okay.
What's a spy? Define a spy.
It's not whatever you're thinking. It's not.
Oh, okay.
I'll save you time.
Okay. Because I was thinking,
So that ruled out a lot of like Ocean 11 and heist stuff, right?
yeah, and I think it wrote out Born Identity too.
And GoldenEye, right? No,
Yeah.
GoldenEye, sorry. The 007 one?
Yeah. So what kind of movie has action in it but is not considered action?
Let's see. Well, I mean, action would be like...
let me take it back. Barely has action. Doesn't really have a lot of action now that I think about it. Not really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so not really an
It's kind
action.
of confusing when I say like action.
Is this a comedy?
No.
It's not a comedy. It's more...
Is this a thriller?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
That's why I thought it would be a thriller.
Okay.
That's 9 questions.
Use all your knowledge on thriller, Tony. I have none.
Tony has a lot of knowledge on thrillers.
Well, is Saw part of it? No, not asking you. Asking that.
Saw is like a horror movie.
Too late. I'm counting that as a question. I was kidding. Go ahead.
Saw, you don't get thrilled with people dying.
If you do, then you would enjoy that serial killer game.
It's a thriller. There's not a lot of action.
No, not really.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't. No, not really. No.
I was thinking of Taken.
Taken is a thriller?
Well, now we know it's not taken.
Well, it's not Taken. I'll give you that. Because Taken has a lot of action. I just told you.
I know.
There's no action.
It also has a lot of camera cuts.
Oh, yes.
Is it? Do you know? Like, was Blair Witch a considered thriller?
I think that's like a horror, more horror thriller.
Should we ask if this is like professionally filmed, or
Actually,
if you want to.
produced by Lamb.
Yeah, go ahead, Kwa.
sure? Was this professionally filmed?
I'm very insulted, and yes, it was.
Okay. 10 questions. Okay.
I'm very offended.
Oh, man. So Thriller in 2000 though.
I don't know.
It has. So did we get any yeses like except for Thriller in 2000?
Yeah, Thriller. Oh,
Yeah, but
my bad. Sorry, I just realized what you just said.
no, not really.
Thriller.
Does it involve Michael Jackson?
Oh man, I am so like. I cannot think of thrillers right now.
Yeah, I don't really watch thrillers.
Transitioning
So
from
I don't,
sci-fi.
What?
Because you were transitioning from sci-fi in your head.
Yeah. And the story is a modern day thriller.
Or is it?
Does this take place mostly at night?
No.
Oh, damn it.
it's just in the day.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking of Nightcrawler.
Oh.
That's a thriller.
Well, really? Huh.
You can still guess Nightcrawler if you want. Just kidding.
What?
I said you can still guess Nightcrawler if you want.
Oh man, I have a blind spot for the year 2000. What was happening in the year 2000?
Y2K.
That's true. It was.
We were in junior high. Okay,
Yes.
so around junior high. What thrillers were being released around
I
there?
don't know. I don't know movies.
Oh man. Oh my gosh.
You've seen this movie. I think you actually showed me this movie. Let me borrow it.
I own this movie? What the heck?
I don't know if you own this movie either. Own is a loose word. It's a loose term. Is this too incriminating?
Quack. Ask a question. Hurry.
I don't. Thrillers. I don't know what's considered a thriller now anymore.
Wait, we're at 11, right?
Yeah, you just asked a question, right? So that's 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
You know this movie, Tony. You know it. Sorry, I don't know. Well, I guess you don't know it because you don't really watch thrillers, right?
Not that I know of, anyways.
Okay. Maybe you know it. You just haven't realized it.
What is thriller? So
Does this movie involve memory?
Yes.
Okay, I think I know what it is. Is this Memento?
Yeah.
was that 2000?
Oh man. Oh shoot. How did you go from like
I don't know.
stuck in the water?
I don't know. That was so weird.
Just had a hunch, huh? Did they come back to your
Yeah, for some reason I was thinking about
your memory
that movie,
just triggered, right?
I was thinking about that movie like 5 questions ago, but
Yeah.
for some reason it didn't click as a thriller.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I just thought back about it.
Have you watched it? Quack is a good
No,
movie.
I know of it. I just haven't seen it yet.
You recommend it, right? Tony's good.
It's really good.
Yeah. No, I've got a lot of recommendations. Just haven't.
Christopher Nolan, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of his earlier movies.
Yeah, you know what? In The Matrix, the guy that plays Cypher, he's in
Yeah.
Memento.
Oh, cool.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, as what?
And so is Carrie Ann Moss, like Trinity. She's also in Memento.
Huh.
Oh, yeah. It's did you like the Dark Knight series, the Batman series by Christopher Nolan? Quack.
Oh yeah, I like it. No, I know it's good. I more or less know what it's about already because I've been told so many.
Spoiler for you.
By so many.
Oh, okay. It's not.
Well, I mean, I don't know the story plot, but I know like how it's the storytelling. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really creative.
Yeah, it's really. But yeah, you showed me that movie, right? Remember?
Yeah.
It was you. I remember.
Yeah.
And you loosely owned it.
No, I actually own it.
Oh, you
Yeah.
actually owned it.
But the thing was, I didn't even see that movie till like when I was in farm school, which was like 2010.
no. I was gonna say you showed me way after 2000.
Like
I didn't want
10 years after the movie release.
Yeah.
That's when I first saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Well, cool.
All right. Good job. We all got our
All right.
our answer. Yeah.
Tony.
All right. So moving on to the final lap. You guys have anything to promote?
No.
Starting to slur.
Okay. Thank you again to Brendan from Almost Better Than Silence.
Yeah.
Thank you to Kinetic. Thank you to John Layola. Thank you to The Monster Closet. Thank you to Anthony from the Video Game Crosstalk. I'm trying to pull up all the stuff right now. Hold on. Thank you to Judge Greg. Thank you to Judge Greg. And thank you to Judge Greg. And then thank you to Talking Grass. Okay, cool. Again, you guys can get 10% off for using the promo code NTFTTPod on Loot Crate if you want to subscribe to Loot Crate.
Also, a shout out to 60 Odd Escape Rooms because they just announced they did a partnership with Sony for their new Jumanji themed escape room.
And if you guys want to check out more great podcasts and Twitch streams and YouTube channels, check out the looselyconnected.com. We're part of that network now. But yeah, I guess Hurdy and...
Oh, and don't forget to check out our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube accounts.
And Hurdiger again. Hurdiger and Warp Speed. See ya.
Bye.
I loved Power Glove.
Come with me if you want to live.
I loved Power Glove.
No time for time travel.